Hey, this is Coach Brooke. I wanted to go over our new core for the Summer's Training 2018 for cross country, Woodford County cross country. I'm going to email it out to everyone that would like to do it over the summer, but I do want to quickly go over some of the core for you in case you've never done it before, and there are some new things in here for you to see. So we'll start with core 1. Everything that you do for the first part is for 30 seconds. Some of you already know most of it, so we'll start with the C-sit position, which is sitting on the ground with your feet out so that your knees are bent at a 90-degree angle. You put your hands underneath your knees and then lean back until your arms are straight, and that's your C-sit position. The first part is C-sit position with a twist, so you twist from side to side, keeping that lean back, incline in your back, and then it's C-sit with a knee, and you do all of these for 30 seconds, and then it's A-frame, so it's up and down to one side, up and down to the other, all while keeping the C-sit position, and then it's A-frame with knee, so you lift one knee up and then the other, and then you hold that position for 30 seconds, and then you rest for 30 seconds. We move on to the planks on your elbows first. In a correct plank, your elbows are down and your feet are out behind you, and you want to keep your back as flat as possible. You'll hold this position for 30 seconds, then rest, and then you'll do it up on your hands for 30 seconds, and then rest, making sure to keep your back as straight as possible. After that, we have bicycle crunches. So you're on your back, and you will crunch, taking the opposite knee to opposite elbow, going back and forth for 30 seconds. Then you rest. After that, we have cross-body mountain climbers. So you're back on your knees and your hands. You go up on your toes, and you bring one leg over to the opposite elbow, and then the other. And they're not fast. Do you want your twisting motion? And then you rest for 15 seconds, and then you have donkey kicks. So you're still on your hands and knees. Bring one leg up straight behind you, making sure not to go higher than parallel with the ground. Then you bring it back down, and then the other. And you do this for 30 seconds. Nice and slow and deliberate, not fast. Then you have 20 to 30 reps of the following. So you have calf raises, and we go, keep your feet just under or just about shoulder width apart, and you'll go up on your toes and then back on your heels, making sure to lift your toes up off the floor. So you go up and back, not swinging your hips back and forth, but you're going up on your toes, back on your heels, up on your toes, back on your heels, and that each one counts as one. Then you have jump squats. So you start with your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. You squat down, making sure that your knees do not go in front of your toes. So you're going to keep your knees behind your toes. You squat down and jump. Squat down and jump. Squat down and jump. So 20 to 30 of those. Tripod push-ups, and these will take a while to get used to. You're going to start in your push-up position, lift one leg up, and then you do a push-up. I would do maybe 5 on one leg, and then do the other. 5 on the other. And switch back and forth until you have 20 to 30 a total of those. You don't have to do 20 to 30 on one side, 20 to 30 on the other, just 20 to 30 total. And then we have reverse walking lunges. So it's just like forward lunges, except you're going to go backwards. So you step back and up, back and up. Again, watching to make sure your knee does not go in front of your toes. Then I'm adding dynamic stretches to your core workout, and I want you to try and do this before. If you forget to do it before your run, then do it after you run with your core exercises. The first one is the side-to-side leg swing. You can hold on to something, and you're just swinging your leg back and forth, not taking it up too high. We're not sprinters. We don't need to bring our legs above our head. We're just bringing our leg side to side. You want to do this 10 to 15 times on each side. Then you would switch 10 to 15 times here. Then you have forward and backward knee swings. So you go up and back, keeping your knee bent, up and back. And then you have 25 high knees. So just like you were in track, you can go forward or you can stay in place, bringing your knees up as high as probably to parallel to the ground. And then burpees. And these are my least favorite, but we'll try it. So you start up, down, push up, and then you start back up and jump. And you would do that 10 to 15 times. That's core 1. Now we'll move on to core 2. It's the arm circuit, similar to what we did with our other core workouts. We have arm circles, so it's either forward or backward. I don't care which way you would like to go. Little arm circles. They don't have to be very big. 30 seconds of this, 30 seconds of push-ups, regular push-ups or modified. I'll do mine modified. 30 seconds of push-ups. Then you have overhead press, and I have weights myself. If you would like to use 5-pound weights, 10-pound weights, whatever you would like to use, that's fine. You don't have to use weights either. You'll get enough of a workout without them. So you go up and down, up and down. That's overhead press. And then the next is floor tricep dips. You're on the floor, feet relatively close, hands relatively close, and you lift your glutes up off the floor and just down and up for 30 seconds. And then you have bicep curls. Oh, then you have push-ups again. Excuse me. Push-ups. And then bicep curls. So you're bringing your arms up and down slowly, making sure the down is just as fast as the up. You don't want to do these quick. You want to do them nice and deliberate. And then you rest. Then you have crunches on your back. Crunch. Feet up in the air, hands across your chest. Don't put them behind your neck, because then you'll pull on your neck and you'll hurt your neck. Keep your hands in front of you, and you crunch for 30 seconds, just enough that you're lifting your shoulder blades off the floor. And then you rest. V-sit extensions. Again, feet are up off the floor. You go out, and then come back in. Out, come back in. And then rest. Superman, you are down on your stomach, and you're going to put your arms out and your feet up, and you're stretching out for 30 seconds. Then you have scissors. Well, after you rest, 15 seconds rest. Scissors, back on your back, arms to your side.
Hold on, stop.
Feet out.
It's going to stop in 3 seconds for some reason.
Oh, okay.